Hello everyone and welcome to Scholar IS, which is your one-stop solution for UPSC as well as state PSC preparation. Now, my name is Gaurav Tiwari and I'm here to take you through the Madhya Pradesh General Studies for your state services preparation, that is MPPSC. Now, one thing to note here is Madhya Pradesh PSC ने अपना syllabus थोड़ा सा change कर दिया है last year, that is 2020 में. और इस नए सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग एग्जाम कंडक्ट करवाने वाले हैं 11th ऑफ अप्रैल 2021 में. नाउ एक छोटा चेंज जो इन लोगों ने लाया है वो ये है कि 3 एक्ट जो आपको पढ़ने पड़ते थे ये इन लोगों ने ड्रॉप कर दिए नए सिलेबस में. व्हाट आर दीज एक्ट्स? दीज एक्ट्स आर SC/ST एक्ट, सिविल राइट्स एक्ट एंड ह्यूमन राइट्स एक्ट. ये तीनों एक्ट अब नए सिलेबस में ड्रॉप कर दिए गए हैं एंड दे हैव इंक्रीज द पोर्शन ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश इन दिस न्यू सिलेबस. सो आपकी मध्य प्रदेश का नॉलेज वापस से थोड़ा और वाइड कर दिया जाएगा और इससे और ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे एंड यू विल बी एक्सपेक्टेड टू आंसर ऑल दीज क्वेश्चंस. सो यू कैन इजीली एक्सपेक्ट अराउंड 20 क्वेश्चंस अलोन फ्रॉम मध्य प्रदेश, बिकॉज जो इनने डिलीट किया है उसकी जगह मध्य प्रदेश का पोर्शन बढ़ा दिया. लाइक मध्य प्रदेश की हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, इन सब का जो एरिया है जिससे क्वेश्चंस पूछते थे ये थोड़ा सा और वाइड कर दिया गया है. And this new syllabus that we have made, that is completely according to the new syllabus of 2020. So this will be helpful. I hope this will be helpful for you in tackling all the questions of preliminary examination. So let's start our today's lecture. So we'll be dealing with unit 1, that is introduction to Madhya Pradesh. इस unit में मैं आपको मध्य प्रदेश से थोड़ा सा रूबरू करवाऊंगा. बहुत सारे मध्य प्रदेश के डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं. There are 52 districts in Madhya Pradesh. I'll take you through these districts fact by fact. We'll read about lots and lots of fact, and this unit, that is introduction to Madhya Pradesh, will make you familiar with all these facts as well as the location of districts on the map of Madhya Pradesh, so that in future whenever I give you the reference of a particular district you will be able to make out, okay, this district is located in this part of Madhya Pradesh. Or else when you study about the geography or history, whenever there is a reference of a particular region or a particular tribe residing in a particular region, you'll be able to make out what exactly is the place we are talking about. So let's start. So MP is located in the heart of India. You can see this is the position of MP. एकदम बीचों बीच है इंडिया के. So that is why it is known as Madhya Pradesh. Now Madhya Pradesh is the second largest state in India. So the question arises, which is the largest state in India? It is Rajasthan. ये रहा Rajasthan. You can see it is bordering Madhya Pradesh on the western side. Apart from that, the size of Madhya Pradesh is 308252 kilometers square. You need to remember this figure. The questions have been asked upon the area of Madhya Pradesh quite a number of times now. So just remember it like a phone number. Phone number की तरह इसे याद कर लीजिए. It is 308252. Now you can see Madhya Pradesh is a landlocked state. What is the meaning of landlocked state? It means that it touches no international border, neither it has any coastline. Now, Madhya Pradesh is the state with maximum forest area in India. Very, very important fact. सबसे ज़्यादा forest area. We are not talking about the percentage forest area. We are talking about the forest area. So सबसे ज़्यादा forest area किस state में है? It is Madhya Pradesh. Also, Madhya Pradesh is the only diamond producing district in the country. That is only district जहाँ diamond produce होता है. Only state जहाँ पे diamond produce होता है in India. So, which is the district that deals with this diamond production? It is Panna district. Madhya Pradesh in its present form came into being on around 2000. Before this, Madhya Pradesh as an entity came into being on 1st of November 1956 after the reorganization of state by Fazil Ali Commission. Now it is in its present form was recognized on 1st of November 2000. What happened on 1st of November 2000? Chhattisgarh was carved out of Madhya Pradesh on this day. I hope you'll remember this fact. Now this state of Madhya Pradesh in its present form share its border with 5 other states. Madhya Pradesh का जो अभी का present form में जो state है ये 5 अलग राज्यों से अपनी border share करता है. What are these 5 states? These are Uttar Pradesh in the north. ये पूरा UP है. You can see. Now we have Chhattisgarh in the east, Maharashtra in the south, Gujarat in the west, and this Rajasthan in somewhere northwest. I hope this part is clear to all of you. 5 स्टेट से अपनी बॉर्डर शेयर करता है. सबसे ज्यादा बॉर्डर अपनी शेयर करता है राजस्थान से. और सबसे कम बॉर्डर शेयर करता है गुजरात से. You need to remember this. MP shares their maximum border with Rajasthan. See, there's a contention. Few books mention that it shares its largest border with Uttar Pradesh, but that is wrong. It shares its maximum border with Rajasthan and minimum border with Gujarat. Now let's move forward and talk about industries and minerals. MP has ample mineral wealth. Madhya Pradesh lies third after Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh in mineral production. Now you can see second number पे कौन है? Chhattisgarh. So prior to 2000, that is before bifurcating Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh, the undivided Madhya Pradesh was first in mineral production in the country. Now at present, अभी के टाइम 23 मिनरल्स इंडिया मध्य प्रदेश में प्रोड्यूस होते हैं और इससे कई ज्यादा मिनरल्स यहाँ पाए जाते हैं. The state is also famous for its handicraft and handloom clothes that are manufactured in Chanderi. So first thing, where is Chanderi? Chanderi is in Ashoknagar district. You can see Ashoknagar. This is the district located in this neck of MP. यहाँ पे है Chanderi and Chanderi sarees are very famous. Next is Maheshwari. Maheshwari sarees are also very famous. So where is Maheshwar? Maheshwar is in Khargone district. This is Khargone. Khargone is known for cotton production. I hope this is clear to all of you. Both these districts, Chanderi is located in Ashoknagar district and Khargone is known for cotton production and Maheshwar is located over here, and Maheshwari sarees of Khargone, they are also very famous. Now state produces optical fiber for telecommunication, and a number of automobile factories have been established at Pitampur near Indore. Now this Pitampur, it is an industrial area near Indore. This Pitampur is known as Detroit of Madhya Pradesh because a large number of automobile industries are located over here. I hope this part is clear. Now, there are other prominent industries in public sector. What are public sector industries? That are owned by the government. I hope इतना आपको clear है. और कौन कौन सी इंडस्ट्रीज हैं ये? BHEL कहाँ लोकेटेड है ये? BHEL is located in Bhopal. Then we have Security Paper Mill which is located in Hoshangabad district. Then we have Security Paper Mill in Hoshangabad and Bank Note Press at Devas. Where is Devas? Locate Devas somewhere here. Okay, this is Devas district. Then we have newspaper print factory at Nepanagar. Where is Nepanagar? Nepanagar is located in Burhanpur district. I hope you'll remember this. They can ask you, where is this newspaper print factory? They can give you both the options. That is, या तो नेपानगर देंगे या तो बुरहानपुर देंगे. तो आपको दोनों याद रखना है कि नेपानगर is in बुरहानपुर. Then we have Alkaloid factory located in Neemuch, and we have Oman oil refinery at Agarsod in Bina, and Bina is located in Sagar district. I hope this is clear to all of you. Oil refinery कहाँ पर है? बीना में. बीना कहाँ लोकेटेड है? सागर में. अल्कलॉइड फैक्ट्री कहाँ लोकेटेड है? अल्कलॉइड फैक्ट्री लोकेटेड है नीमच में. Then we have newsprint factory at Nepanagar which is in Burhanpur. Then we have banknote press at Devas, BHEL in Bhopal, and Security Paper Mill in Hoshangabad. Very important. All the 5 things are important. इन पे questions पूछे जा चुके हैं PSC में. Let's move forward and talk about agriculture. See, MP is known as the soya state because it is the largest producer of soya in India, and agriculture is the mainstay of MP's economy because around 74.73% of the people of MP, they reside in rural areas, and sizable population among this is directly or indirectly involved in agriculture. So I hope this is clear to all of you. 3/4 of the population of MP resides in rural area, और उसकी बहुत एक major chunk जो population है, they are directly involved in agriculture. Apart from that, 49% जो area है MP का, that is cultivable. इसको cultivate किया जाता है, and recently the state has bagged prestigious Krishi Karman Award for the 5th year in a row. So I hope this is clear to all of you that MP is doing fairly well in the agricultural sector. Let's move forward. Irrigation and power. Now we have both the conventional sources and the non-conventional sources of energy available to us. What are the conventional sources? Conventional sources are this oil, natural gas. Apart from that, this coal, all these. What are non-conventional sources? Like we have solar energy. रीवा में एक बहुत बड़ा सोलर एनर्जी का एक पार्क एस्टैब्लिश किया गया है जिससे दिल्ली मेट्रो को हम एनर्जी सप्लाई करते हैं. Then we have wind farm located at Devas district में. So both of them, we have conventional as well as non-conventional sources of energy, and these have resulted in improved irrigation facilities in recent years. Thus, it has reflected in the agricultural growth of the state. Now, the total share of around 66% is from thermal and 30% is from hydro. That is जहाँ हम टर्बाइन इंस्टॉल करते हैं और जिस डैम वैम से हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं, जनरेट करते हैं, दैट इज 30%, एंड थर्मल एनर्जी इज अराउंड has a share of around 66% in total energy, and it is one of the energy rich state in the country. Now, ultimate irrigation capacity of Madhya Pradesh is somewhere around 112.9 lakh hectares. So just a basic introduction, just remember this. Now we have lots of tourist centers, like we have medieval cities, we have wildlife sanctuaries, and some of the holiest pilgrim centers which we offer to the tourist. What are these holiest pilgrim centers? Like we have Mahakal at Ujjain, we have another Omkareshwar over here in Khandwa. Then we have these temples situated in Khajuraho. Apart from that, we also have one more Shivling that is located in Bhopal, near Bhopal, that is this Bhojpur. So all these things, they attract many tourists. We also have one hill station known as Pachmadi. Then we have Marbles of Bedaghat, Roaring Sound of Dhuandhar Fall, which is located on Narmada River in Jabalpur. We have Kanha National Park, which has Barasingha. Then we have Bandhavgarh National Park, which is famous for its prehistoric caves and wildlife. Apart from that, Maheshwar, Omkareshwar, Ujjain, Chitrakoot, Amarkantak, they are the major center for pilgrimage. And we also have temple at Khajuraho, which are known for their architectural beauty. They are also known as Makkah of temple architecture in the world. So I hope you'll remember these facts. Now let's move forward and talk about few of these symbols. सी एमपी में कुछ कुछ बहुत सारे स्टेट के अपने अपने सिंबल हैं. क्या है? जैसे स्टेट डे हम सेलिब्रेट करते हैं 1 नवंबर को, क्योंकि 1 नवंबर 1956 को एमपी आया था. देन वी हैव स्टेट फ्लावर विच इज व्हाइट लिली. वी ऑल्सो हैव अ स्टेट एनिमल, इट्स स्वैम्प डियर, दैट इज बारासिंगा. कहाँ मिलता है ये? कान्हा किसली में. Then we have state fish, it is Mahashir. We have state dance, that is Rai. We have state drama, which is March. We have state sport, that is Malkham. Very, very important. Which is the state sport of MP? It is Malkham. और इसके लिए एक अवार्ड दिया जाता है, that is प्रभाष जोशी award. We'll read about this Rai March in the cultural sector as well. Just remember that currently they are the state dance and state drama. Then we have state crop, that is soybean. We have state tree, banyan, that is बरगद. ये आप एमपी का कभी सिंबल देखेंगे तो उसमें भी लोकेटेड होता है. देन वी हैव स्टेट बर्ड, दैट इज पैराडाइज फ्लाई कैचर. दूधराज और शाही बुलबुल इसको कहते हैं हिंदी में. देन वी हैव स्टेट सॉन्ग ऑफ एमपी एज वेल, इट इज मेरा मध्य प्रदेश. दिस सॉन्ग वाज कंपोज्ड बाय महेश श्रीवास्तव. Now let's move forward and talk about few other important facts. See, the area of MP is 308252. Learn this. Which is around 9.38% of the total area of India. Now the east-west expanse, that is इतनी जो length होती है ना, east-west expanse is 870 kilometers, and north-south expanse of MP is 605 kilometers. Now, as you all know that MP shares its border with 5 states in India. It shares its maximum boundary with Rajasthan, minimum with Gujarat. Now, UP, around 13 districts of MP share their border with UP. Around 10 districts share their border with Rajasthan. Around 9 districts share their border with Maharashtra, which is in the south. And around 2 districts share their border with Gujarat, which is in the west. And around 6 districts share their border with Chhattisgarh, which is in the east. And there are in total 18 landlocked districts in Madhya Pradesh. So अगर इनका टोटल करेंगे आप तो ये 5 शेयर से जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट अपनी शेयर करते हैं ये थोड़ा सा ज्यादा आएगा, क्योंकि कुछ कुछ ऐसे भी वो है डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं जो अपनी बॉर्डर 2 स्टेट से शेयर करते हैं. जैसे झाबुआ अपनी बॉर्डर करता है गुजरात और राजस्थान से शेयर, सिंगरौली करता है छत्तीसगढ़ और उत्तर प्रदेश से शेयर, मुरैना करता है राजस्थान और उत्तर प्रदेश से शेयर, बालाघाट करता है महाराष्ट्र और छत्तीसगढ़ से शेयर. So I hope this is clear to all of you. So this is, see, ये इंट्रोडक्शन वाला पार्ट इसलिए बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है कि आप एमपी से फेमिलियर हो जाएं. एमपी की हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, दैट इज जनरल स्टडीज पे जाने के पहले आपको एक बेसिक जनरल नॉलेज मिल जाए एमपी के बारे में. इसलिए ये इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Now total number of seats in Legislative Assembly are 230, plus there is also one seat for Anglo-Indian community. Then total number of Lok Sabha seats are 29 and Rajya Sabha seats are 11 in number. The seat of High Court is at Jabalpur. Now, कहाँ है जबलपुर? जबलपुर देखिए यहाँ है, जबलपुर के बगल में है मंडला, कटनी, सिवनी, यहाँ है जबलपुर. This region is also known as महाकौशल. Now, हाई कोर्ट की बेंचेस हैं, एक बेंच लगती है इंदौर में और एक और बेंच लगती है ग्वालियर में. Now, MP has 3 World Heritage Sites. One is Khajuraho. It was made a World Heritage Site in the year 1918. Next is Sanchi. It is located in Raisen district. It was made a World Heritage Site in the year 1989. And then we have Bhimbetka. It is again in Raisen district. Where is Raisen? You can see this is Raisen. It was made a World Heritage Site in the year 2003. So along with their names, that is Khajuraho, Sanchi and Bhimbetka, you also need to remember the year. उनके नाम के साथ किस साल में इनको यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट का दर्जा मिला गया था, ये आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. सो सबसे पहले कौन सा था? खजुराहो 1986. इसके 3 साल बाद दैट इज इन 1989 में आपको सांची मिला. देन भीमबेटका इन द ईयर 2003. I hope this part is clear to all of you. Now let's move forward and talk about the formation of Madhya Pradesh. Prior to independence, that is independence के पहले, princely states, presidencies and provinces of British India ये मिलके बनाते थे इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट को. क्या क्या चीजें हैं? Princely state, presidencies and provinces of British India. Now, this was the time before independence. Now, before the partition of India in the year 1947, there were around 565 princely states at that time. They were not under the rule of Britishers. This is very, very important point. Now, they constitute those part of the Indian subcontinent which were not conquered by the Britishers and hence not ruled by them. ये ऐसा पार्ट बताते थे, ये जो कंस्टिट्यूएंसीज है प्रिंसली स्टेट्स की, ये एक ऐसे टेरिटरीज थी जिनको की ब्रिटिशर्स ने कॉन्कर नहीं किया था और उन पे रूल नहीं करते थे. हेंस द ब्रिटिश डिड नॉट हैव डायरेक्ट कंट्रोल ओवर दीज. नाउ व्हाट इज द स्टेटस बिफोर 1956? See, we are talking about the period now between 1947 to 1956. So इस समय MP क्या सारा जो एरिया था that was divided into 3 parts. Okay, we are talking about the area of MP. So the area of MP was divided into 3 parts: Part A, Part B, and Part C. Part A was Central Provinces and Berar. You can see this region is Central Provinces and Berar. It was Part A. और इसमें क्या क्या आता था? इसमें छत्तीसगढ़ का एरिया आता था, इसमें आता था महाकौशल रीजन ऑफ एमपी, दैट इज दिस जबलपुर एंड सराउंडिंग रीजन. फिर इसमें विदर्भ रीजन जो कि अब महाराष्ट्र में है वो भी आया करता था. देन वी हैव पार्ट बी. पार्ट बी में क्या था? मध्य भारत, ग्वालियर रीजन और ये पूरा मालवा प्लेट्यू का जो रीजन है ये मध्य भारत में आता था. देन वी हैव पार्ट सी. पार्ट सी में क्या था? विंध्य प्रदेश. अब इसमें क्या क्या था? जैसे बुंदेलखंड का कुछ रीजन इसमें आता था, बघेलखंड का कुछ रीजन आता था और भोपाल का आता था. यू कैन सी स्कैटर्ड है पार्ट सी. सो पार्ट सी एग्जैक्टली कुछ एक हिस्सा नहीं है. ये पार्ट ए, पार्ट बी, पार्ट सी क्या चीजें एग्जैक्टली? लेट्स रीड अबाउट देम. नाउ बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस India was divided into 4 categories of state. They were part A, part B, part C, part D. इंडिया में सिर्फ पार्ट डी का कोई रोल नहीं है. मध्य प्रदेश में पार्ट डी का कोई रोल नहीं है. मध्य प्रदेश का जो एरिया है वो पार्ट ए, पार्ट बी और पार्ट सी में डिवाइडेड था. व्हाट आर दीज पार्ट्स? सी, पार्ट ए वर दोज स्टेट्स दैट वर द स्टेट्स ऑफ फॉर्मर गवर्नर प्रोविंसेस ऑफ ब्रिटिश इंडिया. जो गवर्नर प्रोविंसेस थे ब्रिटिश इंडिया के, उनको पार्ट ए में रखा गया. तो पार्ट ए में क्या था? सीपी एंड बेरार. पार्ट बी क्या थे? These were the former princely state and they were 8 in number, like हैदराबाद, जम्मू कश्मीर, मध्य भारत, मैसूर, पटियाला, राजस्थान, सौराष्ट्र, त्रावणकोर, कोचीन, ईस्ट पंजाब स्टेट यूनियन. ये सारे जो प्रिंसली स्टेट थे इन्हें पार्ट बी में रखा गया. पार्ट बी में कौन था? पार्ट बी में था मध्य भारत. मध्य प्रदेश का मध्य भारत था. नाउ वी हैव पार्ट सी. Part C were 10 states which included both the former chief commissioner provinces and some princely states. जो छोटे छोटे princely state थे ना वो पार्ट सी में थे, और जो बड़े बड़े जैसे हैदराबाद, जम्मू कश्मीर, ये जो बड़े प्रिंसली स्टेट्स थे ये पार्ट बी में थे, और जो चीफ कमिश्नर प्रोविंसेस थे वो भी पार्ट सी में थे। सो ये विंध्य प्रदेश जो कि ये पार्ट है जिसमें थोड़ा सा बुंदेलखंड और बघेलखंड का रीजन है, और जो भोपाल स्टेट है इसे पार्ट सी में रखा गया था। आई होप दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। सो एक बचा पार्ट डी जिसमें इंडिया की यूनियन टेरिटरीज थी लाइक अंडमान एंड निकोबार विच वर एडमिनिस्ट्रेड बाय द लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर। अब ऐसी कोई यूनियन टेरिटरी मध्य प्रदेश में नहीं थी, तो मध्य प्रदेश का जो एरिया था दैट वाज डिवाइडेड इन पार्ट ए, पार्ट बी एंड पार्ट सी। लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड नाउ and talk about the reorganization of state. See, what happened is in the year 1953, State Reorganization Commission was set up and it was chaired by Fazl Ali. That is why it is also known as Fazl Ali Commission, and they were to decide upon the creation of new states on the linguistic line. ये decide करने वाले थे कि नए राज्य भाषा के आधार पर किस तरीके से बनेंगे. See, it has two other members. They were H.N. Khundru and K.M. Panikar. Based on the report of this commission, 4 division of state, that is part A, part B and part C, part D, they were dissolved. जो ये division थे, 4 division, इसको dissolve कर दिया गया, and out of them 14 new states and 6 new union territories बना दी. जो dissolve करने के बाद उनमें से 14 नए राज्य और 6 नई union territories बना दी गई. And similarly, Madhya Pradesh was constituted on 1st of November 1956 on the recommendation of this Fazl Ali Commission. The newly created or the carved state at that time had 43 districts. Very, very important fact. Madhya Pradesh का 1956 में कितने district थे? There were 43 districts. In the year 1972, 2 new districts were added to the state of Madhya Pradesh. They were Bhopal and Rajnandgaon. And on 1st of November 2000, Chhattisgarh was created as 26th state. So इन दोनों को add करने के बाद 43 ये number increase के होके कितना हो गया? 1972 में ये 45 हो गया. Now, there was also internal reorganization of Madhya Pradesh. That is, एक तो हो गया state reorganization का जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने किया और उसमें 14 स्टेट्स बना दी. अब मध्य प्रदेश ने भी अपने इंटरनल रिओर्गेनाइज किए जिसमें कि नए डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स बनाते गए, जैसे कि राजनांदगांव और ये भोपाल नए डिस्ट्रिक्ट बना के ऐड किए. Similarly, there was another commission, that is M.M. Singhdev Commission, which was constituted in the year 1998 और इनने कुछ और नए डिस्ट्रिक्ट बनाए. अब छत्तीसगढ़ को भी अलग कर दिया गया, और जब छत्तीसगढ़ को अलग किया गया 31st of October 2000 में, तो जो न्यूली स्टेट बचा था हमारे पास उसके पास थे 45 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स एंड 9 डिविजन्स. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. 1 नवंबर 1956 को मध्य प्रदेश के 43 डिस्ट्रिक्ट थे. 31 अक्टूबर 2000 को मध्य प्रदेश के पास 45 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स और 9 डिविजन्स थे. Now what happened in the year 2003, new districts were added. They were the Burhanpur district, which was carved out of Khandwa. Then we have Anuppur district, which was carved out of Shahdol, and Ashoknagar, which was carved out of Guna. So total number of districts आप कितने हो गए थे 2003 में? 48. Then on 17th May 2008, the new district of Alirajpur was carved out of Jhabua, and on 24th of May 2008, Singrauli was carved out of Sindhi. So total number of district कितने बन गए? 50. आपको ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट और उनके पेरेंट स्टेट याद करने हैं, पेरेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट याद करनी है. लाइक बुरहानपुर कैसे आया? खंडवा से. अनूपपुर कैसे आया? शहडोल से. अशोकनगर which was located on the neck of MP, it came out of Guna. Then Alirajpur from Jhabua, Singrauli from Sindhi. Then on 15th of August 2013, a new district of Agar Malwa was carved out of Shahjahanpur, and on 1st of October 2018, a new district was created. Its name is Niwari. It is carved out of Tikamgarh. At present, Madhya Pradesh में 52 districts और 10 divisions हैं. Now let's talk about this new state, or I'm sorry, this new district of Niwari. Niwari is carved out of this Tikamgarh. ये जो ऊपर का हिस्सा है ना टीकमगढ़ का, ये सारा अब निवारी है. I hope this is clear. It is the smallest district of Madhya Pradesh currently. It has 3 tehsils, namely Niwari, Orchha and Prithvipur. Orchha जो टूरिस्ट टाउन है ये भी निवारी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है. Just remember this. It is not in Tikamgarh anymore. It is in Niwari. Before becoming a district, it was a tehsil in Tikamgarh district. It is the smallest district of MP currently. It comes under Sagar division. Sagar ये रहा सागर. सागर डिवीजन के अंदर आता है, and it is located in बुंदेलखंड region. इंडस्ट्रियल रीजन कौन सा है निवारी का? It is Pratappura in Orcha is the famous tourist place of Niwari. I hope you'll remember all these facts. Now let's take up one quick question. With which of the following state Madhya Pradesh shares its maximum and minimum boundary? अपनी सबसे ज्यादा और सबसे कम बाउंड्री मध्य प्रदेश किसके साथ शेयर करता है? सो ये अपनी सबसे ज्यादा बाउंड्री शेयर करता है राजस्थान के साथ और सबसे कम बाउंड्री शेयर करता है गुजरात के साथ. तो ए इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. So we'll pick up from here and we'll read about more facts about Madhya Pradesh so that you'll become acquainted with each and every district in Madhya Pradesh in the coming lectures. So stay with us till then. Thank you.